Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well. I am super excited for today's video because I'm going to be recording my updated makeup routine. I honestly feel like this is like my best makeup yet, and it's foundation free, super easy to do, and it just looks so good. It just looks so good, and I get so many compliments on it every time I wear it. So I'm gonna put you guys on to my essential products. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my mirror, which is literally in front of me. Well, first step in my routine are my brows. So I like to break up my brows into two steps now. So this is the initial part. So I'm actually taking, and this is not the packaging, but this is the Got2B Glued Gel, the yellow one. And I'm gonna use this to slick up my brows. I am a retired wig wearing gal, and I have the Got2B Glued Gel, so, and that's what I've been using on my brows. So if you like want to do your brows a certain way and you don't want to pay for like a brow gel, which is so expensive, get you some hair gel. I'm taking the Anastasia dual-ended brush, and I scooped a bunch of this onto the little spatula part, and I'm gonna just put it into the top, and I'm gonna brush up my brows to give them that soap brow look. And I just like to brush them up until I get the shape that I want. I'm gonna take a makeup wipe, and I like to just go around and just get any of that leftover gel. My face is all prepped. I am filming this video at 9 p.m. so I'm not gonna put sunscreen on, but I would include sunscreen, and I would use either my Black Girl Magic sunscreen or the Super Goop matte one, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm using two primers. The first one, which is gonna go all over my face, is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and then a new addition is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer, and I'm gonna use this under my eyes. So the reason why I use two primers is because I need the Milk one to help with the longevity of my makeup, but I don't know why as of late my makeup has not, like under my eyes, my concealer has been creasing more than usual. And so I went to Sephora and I was like, hey girl, like what's going on? Like, do you have a rec on like a product? And she told me this one, and it helps a little, but yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but my under eye concealer has been wilding out on me for real. My face is now tacky from the primer. I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and this is in the shade 7 Dark. This shade is perfect for me right now with my tan. This is not a primer, it's not a foundation, so because of that, I don't really worry too much about like the coverage and like the color matching me exactly, as long as I'm not using something like 2-3 shades lighter or darker than me. It really doesn't matter. I really like this stuff because it just provides such a smooth base, and as I said, it is not a foundation, so don't expect any coverage from it, but it just gives your makeup a nice clean smooth slate, and it just allows the makeup to just lay beautifully and look really glowy. So I like it. To blend out my flawless filter, I'm using the Sephora Pro Foundation brush, This is the number 47 foundation brush, and I really like it because it's angled, so it really allows you to get in there. And I can honestly say, like, I'm officially a brush girl now. Like, I used to use sponges, but I'm definitely a brush girl now. I still use a sponge, but definitely not as much. So I'm just gonna blend this out, and look at how it just blends into the skin. It's stunning. And as I said, this doesn't really provide coverage, which is fine to me. If I'm being honest, like, I really don't need foundation, but I like to wear it because it just smooths everything out. But obviously in the summer, you know, your foundations, your typical foundations might not match you, and if you don't want to spend the money on a completely brand new foundation, this is a really good option for you. I am going to move on to concealer now, and I will say without shame, I was influenced by TikTok to buy the Kosas Concealer, the hydrating and brightening concealer. I have this in the shade 8, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this under my eye. And when I apply my concealer, I don't apply it like directly under my eye. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't apply it directly under there because that also helps with creasing. So I like apply it a little higher. While that gets tacky, I'm taking the Milk foundation stick. This is in the shade Deep. To blend out my foundation, or my contour, I guess I should say, I'm using the Real Techniques foundation brush. So what I'm gonna do, because I know it's harsh, I'm gonna take the brush that I used to blend out my foundation, and I'm gonna go like right over it. Press it in. Taking my concealer brush now. This is the Sephora Collection Concealer Pro Concealer Brush in number 71. And I'm gonna blend out my concealer. And when I blend out my concealer, I try to take my time, and I try to be like super careful with the placement. So I'm gonna start on the edges, and I'm gonna diffuse that. And you can see already, like, look at this side versus this side. I like a really bright under eye, so I'm gonna take next the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Peach, and like, when I tell you the smallest dot, like the smallest dot of this, like that, like literally, like that's it. That's it. Taking the same brush, and I'm gonna just blend this in. So this next step is probably one of my favorite steps in my makeup routine. The Rare Beauty blushes have taken over, okay? They are so pigmented, so beautiful. I love them so much. I literally have 3 different liquid blushes from them. So as of lately, I've been using Rare Beauty's liquid blush in Lucky. This is like a hot pink, so nice. And I'm just gonna take this, and I'm gonna do 1 dot. Like, you really don't need a lot, babes. Also influenced by TikTok, I have the liquid luminizer, so I'm gonna mix the two of them. This is in the shade Reflect. It's like this deep bronzy gold. It's absolutely perfect for like darker skin women and people. And I do like 2 little dots. Taking another foundation brush from Real Techniques. I'm gonna blend her in. Just gonna keep blending. I actually don't think I put enough. Like literally just a small amount. Now it's time to set everything. So I have a pressed powder and I have a loose powder. So the pressed powder is from Charlotte Tilbury. As you can see, she's very loved by how I've hit pan on it. I'm gonna take this powder brush in the Sephora collection number 50, and I don't know if it's the powder plus the brush combo. I don't know if it's just the brush, but my makeup eats every time. And I make sure to avoid like this area because I have something that I'm gonna use to set that. This is the Fenty Beauty loose powder, the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Honey. And I'm using this Real Techniques powder sponge. And I really like this sponge because it has like little fuzzies on it, which allows the powder to adhere to the sponge. And it's different from like this sponge that I have. This is like a true sponge, while this is kind of like soft and fuzzy. So I really like it. I just take a little bit into here and I apply it in layers. So I don't just go full gusto with this. And I'm gonna take and I'm gonna go under my eyes again. Make sure all of the creases are out. You know what I just thought about? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just not wasteful, but the girlies that'll like blow the powder that they put in here, nar, I can't do it. I can't do it. And then it's a mess afterwards and you gotta clean, nar. I wanna cry when a little bit of my powder falls. And people purposely will like blow the powder. Nope. I don't know. Like, I just have never been that girl. And I don't want to be that girl. Because that's just so wild to me that you will waste product. Or what about those girls that'll do like those makeup videos of like, oh, I'm applying like 100 layers of makeup. Cause why are you doing that? Why are you, like, you know you wouldn't go outside like that. So what's the reason? You know what I'm saying? And again, I want my under eyes to be bright. I want them to be brighter than my future, okay? So I'm gonna take a little more, like, since I've done that first initial layer. And that's like my tip for you guys. Don't just apply like a load of the powder on. You want to apply like a first light layer, like so, and then you want to start going in and adding more powder. I'm gonna take again the Charlotte Tilbury powder and then this random brush and wipe away. It's blush and bronzer time now. So for bronzer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker bronzer in Mocha Mami. Literally such a good bronzer. Miss Robin, as per usual, eats. Okay, and I'm gonna apply that where the contour was. And that's what I'm gonna use to set my contour. Oh, and this brush is the Real Techniques brush in number 424. I'm gonna just go in and bronze up the face. Taking an eyeshadow brush, gonna just quickly swipe this across my lids. I really don't do much to my lids. I usually just let the hyperpigmentation do the talking, but I do like to add like a little something to the crease. And then I'm gonna take the same brush and go up and down my nose. Powdered blush is the Sephora one in the shade Hey Jealousy. Blush brush from Real Techniques. And we're gonna set where that blush was. And as you can see, the luminizer is still peeking through, which is what we want. Setting spray time. This is the Urban Decay Deslick. I like to use this one first. Taking a puff, and I'm gonna blend everything in and press everything in. Taking now the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. As I said earlier, I did my brows, like gelled them up. So that part is done. So now I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna lightly fill them in. Still using the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. This is in the shade or color Espresso. And I'm gonna just lightly fill in my brows. I don't think you can see. So as you can see, I've like added hairs to the front and it gives that like microbladed effect, which I really like. So I'm pretty satisfied. And like, it literally does not take that long, guys. Last step in this entire routine is lips. First thing I'm gonna do is wipe my lips. Next liner I'm gonna take is the NYX lip liner in the shade Nutmeg, and this is gonna create that like ombre sort of look. Lipstick, this is the, which one is this? I think this is Maybelline. The writing wiped off. Yeah, this is Maybelline. This is in 920 Nude Lust. This is a cream sort of lipstick, so it's not like matte. Lastly, taking this lip gloss from ColorPop in the shade Fantasia. I don't like a lot of lip gloss. Like, I don't like that overly shiny look, so that's perfect for me. This is the makeup look. What do we think? I love this makeup look because it's so quick, like you can adjust it. I obviously took my time today because I literally am not going anywhere and I wanted to make sure that everything was perfect. But like you can adjust this routine to make it more time appropriate. I can do this makeup look in 15 minutes tops. And I just love that it's foundation free, it's glowy, like it's just giving. It's really giving everything that it needs to give. I will be leaving the names to all of the products in the description box, as well as links to everything. So if there's anything in this video that you would like to purchase, I will leave it down in the description for you because I got you like that. If you liked this video and if you liked this makeup routine, you already know, give this video a thumbs up. And if you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, definitely go ahead and subscribe. I upload new videos every single Sunday, so don't want to miss an upload from me. So you should just go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you are not following me on my social media so that you can get to know me on a more day-to-day basis, go ahead and follow me on my TikTok and on my Instagram. My TikTok and my Instagram have the same handles as my YouTube account, so it's just Curls on Kyla. So it's really easy to find me, and yeah, hopefully you'll follow me there. But I'm gonna stop chatting. Hopefully again you guys like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.